Kia ora Star Wars fans, welcome to middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Back again with another figure review. This time it is Han Solo VC281 from Return of the Jedi, and it's great how Hasbro has been giving us so many figures from Return of the Jedi for the 40th anniversary this year. Controversial figure, so we're going to open it up, we're going to have a look at it, and I'm going to give you the good, the bad and the ugly of this figure, so come check it out. Alright, here is Han Solo on his card. And I have to say it's a fantastic card, and I really love the film art that they've used. Smarter people than me have pointed out that that's actually from a deleted scene inside the bunker. And even smarter people have pointed out that that was used as a promo image right back in 1983 for things like front of a colouring in book. So a quick look at them in the packet there. And flip them over. Check out the back. Not too much to see on the back, but it's VC281. Here's a bit of a lineup of Han Solo figures from various lines over various years, and all of these are relevant to the view, but I'll come back to these in a second. There is VC281 Han Solo. Let's have a look, and the likeness is really the thing, and from some angles it definitely looks like Harrison Ford. I've heard other people say it looks like Corey Feldman, and it seems a little bit chubby in the face. You can see he gets a really nice grip of his pistol, and the pistol, unlike some other recent offerings in the vintage collection, actually has some paint apps, so the silver on the end of the muzzle and the brown there for the handle. You can see the detailing in his jacket and stuff. He's also got one of these annoying mid-torso cuts, but it's not too bad because of the vest, and he's got really good articulation in his arms. You can see he gets a massive bend in that elbow. You can even see there he's got hinge on the wrist as well as a swivel. And the head is on a double barbell. Where it gets a little bit annoying though is the articulation in the legs. It's that old style of leg articulation. He's got the swivel there, but you can see it's a bit of a pain to engage the hinge up there. And that articulation from, I think from this mid-cut down, at least all of the legs, is from this Solo Han Solo. So they've just reused all of that. And so some people say that means that he's not tall enough, because Harrison Ford is quite a tall guy. And I'll just bring in the one that I use at the moment for my Home One briefing scene. And you can see there that head sculpt is pretty bad. And the proportions on the legs and arms and everything are completely wonky compared to the new one. And that is pretty much the same base figure that we've had in these other Endor Han Solos, and that figure dates back, oh my god, way back to I think it's the VOTC days. This is the photoreal version that came out in the vintage collection recently. And this one is from the Black Series line. You can see by the bizarre eyes. And I think probably this greyish trench coat is closer to the one we see in the movie. But actually, out of all of the trench coats, I think the colour's nailed on this Power of the Force 2 Han Solo, because it's got more of a green to his trench coat. And I've just noticed that is the VC 1.0 version of the Han Solo trench coat, and you can see it's a completely different colour again. So that's just crazy. Alright, getting back on track, because this video is not about trench coats. It's about Han Solo. I'll bring you his head sculpt again, which is close. Pretty good from some angles. And then I'll bring in this guy, the Stormtrooper disguise Han Solo, and of course it's from a different source, it's A New Hope, but I think that's one of the best head sculpts they've ever done for Harrison Ford, so I don't know, let me know in the comments what you think. I think it's not quite right. Alright, earlier on in the video I promised you the good, the bad and the ugly. So the good, as you can see here side by side with this one, this is the best Endor Han Solo we've got. I even like the colour of his undershirt. It's more of a beige rather than the off-white that we got in the older one. The bad is the leg articulation. And that's simply because we've got used to such amazing articulation in the latest figures, and he just doesn't have that. And the ugly, I'm sad to say it, is the head sculpt. It's very, very close, but it's not quite there. I was reading some comments on Bantha Skull. Some people thought it was the hairpiece, and by taking the hairpiece off and chopping his head back a bit, it looked a bit better. And then somebody else said to squeeze his head because it gets a bit squished in the packet. I tried that, but it's not quite there yet, and they really need to get it right for their New Hope version, which is hopefully coming alongside a Farm Boy Luke and a New Hope Leia, and maybe a new Ben Kenobi as well. And there he is in his rightful place outside the Endor bunker. And as I said before, he's the best one of these that we've got so far, but it's just a little bit of a shame that they didn't go the extra mile and tool an all-new figure, but hopefully they will for the inevitable A New Hope Han Solo, which we need an all-new figure for. Anyway, if you've watched this far, thank you so much for watching. I'm middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. Ka kite, and I'll see you on another video.